Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to you Akim and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright, before I get into this lesson, I do have another video. Well, the video from yesterday's video. Alright, yesterday's lesson. Alright, I guess I'll just mention it here instead of putting the update. Hey, yesterday's lesson is uploading currently. Well, it's not uploading currently. I'm transferring it over to be uploaded on Odyssey. Alright. It got struck on YouTube for medical misinformation. Alright, even though it was, it was talking about the M to the O to the T to the B. So, hey, you know what Esau's going to do. So, hey, that'll be available on Odyssey, Lord willing. Alright, but hey, without any further ado, let's jump into this lesson. Alright, so, hey, man, it's brutal stuff going down. Alright, this is titled, Black Woman Who Escaped Basement Dungeon Says 2 Others Killed by Missouri Abductor. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play this video and see if it's any decent. Alright, let's go ahead and roll it.
On October 7th, a 22-year-old woman with a metal collar with a padlock on it and duct tape around her neck asked strangers for help. Neighbors called 911 and led her inside a nearby home until police arrived.
She told me that she was being held and that the person she was being held by lived up the street.
Investigators took Hazlitt Jr. into custody when he returned to the home where he lived off Old Orchard Avenue. Then a methodical search of the property began.
We're devoting all the resources we can to finding out exactly what happened in Excelsior Springs and holding the person responsible for what we know so far accountable. So we have several prosecutors assigned to working on this, and there's
you can tell he doesn't give a shit.
Range of investigators we've gained the assistance of in order to work on this case.
Clay County Prosecutor Robert Sanders says police and prosecutors are exploring all evidence to determine what information they still need to uncover.
Are there additional victims? That's always something we explore in any case like this, to run down every lead to determine whether there is somebody else who
and the lady, alright, the lady that was kidnapped or abducted or I don't know if she was, I don't even know how she got there in the first place. Alright, the lady that was held captive in the basement, alright, she said they killed her killed her friends, and they're still trying to figure out if this is true or not. So they're searching, but why would that doesn't seem like a thing you'd lie about. Alright, but of course they're not going to believe her because she's so-called black. Alright, so hey, let's continue to play. These fucking devils, man.
may have been victimized or may need our help, but it's always something we have to check.
Guy sounds like he's about to fucking fall asleep.
The term that details what was taken from the home has been sealed for at least 30 days. Prosecutors are asking community members to speak up if they have information about Hazlitt Jr. or the investigation.
You may think you know something that is completely irrelevant, but we're always looking for background information. We're looking for anyone who might have any contact with anyone involved or the locations involved. Any knowledge whatsoever, we encourage you to call the TIPS hotline.
Alright, so hey, there you go. Let's get into the details. Alright. Alright, so it says a 22-year-old so-called black woman who was allegedly abducted. Allegedly, she was fucking abducted, man. Not allegedly, she was abducted. I hate when they do that shit, man. But if it was a so-called black man, all right, and it was a little white woman that had been abducted, it wouldn't be allegedly, all right. But every time it's this fucking white person, this so-called white man, Esau Edom, the goddamn cracker. Every time it's fucking allegedly. It's allegedly with them, like they never do shit. All right, 22-year-old so-called black woman who was fucking abducted, all right, and tortured for weeks, locked in a Missouri basement, says she was not the only one who was held captive and by 39-year-old Timothy Hazlitt Jr., a white man, all right, an Edomite. Hey, Jake hanging around fucking Esau, get the fuck away from him, all right? They're the devil, they're evil, get the fuck away from him, all right? Or you're gonna end up in a basement getting tortured and fucking, The other thing says a white man, always is, isn't it, who has been charged with her, I'm going to say grape, all right, kidnapping and assault. Says the woman, who was identified only as TJ in court filings, escaped from captivity and told witness who helped her that her friends did not make it out, feeling outrage from the black community members in Kansas City. Last month, neighborhood advocates went public with fears that a serial killer was targeting black women and girls after an alleged 4 murders and 3 kidnappings occurred in the span of weeks. And I would not be surprised if these all get linked back to this guy. All right, but hey, you know, there's we don't know if there's any other victims. We don't really know. No, that's not usually something somebody lies about. I'm not going to say that nobody lies about it, but generally, if you say, hey, me and my friends were stolen, and he killed them, all right, and I made it out, then hey, maybe start, doing a bit of fucking research. All right, but they don't really give a shit because it's so-called black woman. All right, they don't really give a shit. You can tell the guy sounded like he was fucking falling asleep during the interview. We're gonna do, find it, blah, blah, blah. It's not on top of their priority, man. If this was a little 22-year-old white woman, it'd be on the top of their priority, but they don't give a shit. It says, at the time, Kansas City police said the claims were completely unfounded. What does unfounded mean? Let's look this up. Having no foundation or basis in fact. All right, baseless, unproven. All right, so hey. That's what they're going with. It says TJ escaped captivity from the basement of a home in Excelsior Springs, a neighborhood of Kansas City, on the morning of October 7th after being imprisoned for about a month. She was found still wearing a metal collar locked with a padlock that police had to remove. She also had duct tape wrapped around her neck and was wearing latex lingerie. All right? So, hey, this, sickos, man. Sickos. All right? This guy is fucking... got a padlock or a fucking metal collar and a padlock around her neck, and keeping her as a sex slave. All right, it says police tape blocks off Excelsior Springs resident of Timothy M. Haslett Jr. after the home was boarded up and fenced off on Monday, October 10th in Excelsior Springs. Following a day-long execution of search warrant of the home, Haslett was arrested Friday, October 7th, and is charged with first-degree grape or attempted grape, first-degree kidnapping, and second-degree assault. Okay, so it says this is what he's charged with. Now let's go back up here and see what allegedly means. All right, supposedly. All right, something used to convey that something is claimed to be the case or have taken place, although there's no proof. Okay, if he's being charged now and they found shit in the house, then that's fucking proof. This isn't allegedly. All right. They always do that shit with fucking the white person, man. I fucking hate that shit. I hate it. A so-called white person goes and shoots up a whole fucking building of people, kills 30 people. All right, it was a mentally ill gunman. All right, a so-called black person does it. What are they? They're a terrorist. All right, an animal. All right, it's all fundamental racism on Esau's part. All right, they're the animals. All right, and they use all this fucking obscuring language. It's bullshit, man. Hey, and you Edomites say you got to go into captivity, man. Hey, you're going to be, listen to this, you're going to be in captivity under black people, all right? So-called. Well, we say so-called, but just for your terms, what does so-called mean? Under black people. What you call black people, you're going to be in captivity, and they're going to be ruling over you, all right? We're going to be beating the shit out of you, man. All right, we're going to be beating the absolute shit out of you, okay? And we have scriptures to back that up, all right? This reads, where are we? It says court filings detail that Haslett kept TJ locked in a small room in the basement that he had built. He had kept her restrained in handcuffs on her wrists and ankles. TJ told police she had been whipped and graped repeatedly by her captor. She managed to escape when Haslett left the room to drop his child off at school. TJ then went door to door banging on multiple neighbors' houses seeking help. It was readily apparent that she had been held against her will for a significant period of time, said Lieutenant Ryan Dowdy of the Excelsior Springs Police at a press conference outside Haslett's home. He said authorities are still processing evidence from Haslett's home. All right, it says, according to authorities and media reports, TJ said that Haslett also kidnapped and killed her 2 friends, though investigators have yet to find other missing people in Haslett's home. Cadaver dogs were seen searching his backyard, KMBC reported. We have no further victims that we are aware of at this specific moment in time, Dowdy told KCTV. She made mentions of other victims, but there's no signs of them at this time that we have found. Hazlitt was arrested at the same day that TJ escaped on October 7th. He is being held on a $500,000 bond for charges of first-degree rape, first-degree kidnapping, and second-degree assault. All right, and he should also have murder on there. All right, once they find that out. All right, or attempted murder at least. No attempted murder on here. It says around the time that TJ went missing, leaders in Kansas City's black community were raising concerns that multiple black women and girls have been targeted and going missing. All right, so Esau is, hey, they do this shit. All right. Last month, the Kansas City Defender published a video of Bishop Tony Cadwell relaying information that he received that the missing woman had all been abducted from Prospect Avenue. All right, so they were abducted. Court filings showed that TJ told police that she was kidnapped from Prospect Avenue. Police dismissed the community's concern, issuing a statement that says there's no basis to support this rumor. All right, they're trying to what's that? They're trying to goddamn, what's the term? Save face. All right, save the face. All right, they're trying to cover up the tracks, cover shit up. All right, because they don't want people freaking out and then it getting on even further on the news. It turns out that they're just letting somebody go around killing black people. All right, and they're not doing a fucking thing about it. All right, if this is a so-called white woman, that case would have been closed fucking within a week. All right, she would have been found within a week. All right, but no. Says, let's see. We are aware of the social media posts circulating regarding the murder of 4 women in Kansas City, Missouri in the past week at the hands of a serial killer, and the report of 3 additional women missing reads a statement published by the Kansas City Police. We want to make the public aware that this claim is completely unfounded. There has been one female homicide victim in the last 6 weeks, which occurred at the 3600 block of Cypress Avenue. We're not going to continue reading on, man. It continues to go on. You can go and grab it if you want. All right, and they're more likely those women did get killed. All right, there is probably more 3 or 4. All right, but hey, they're not going to tell you about it. Why? Because one, they don't give a shit about Jake. All right, Jake being so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they don't give a shit about us. All right, they could give a goddamn. All right, they don't want nothing to do with us. All right, and they're probably secretly celebrating. They're probably like, fuck, why couldn't she have just stayed down there, man? Now look at all this work we have to do because of one stupid bitch. That's probably what these people are thinking. That's honestly probably what these people are thinking. Jake, get the fuck away from Esau. Stop having white friends. They're not your friends. They're your enemy. Get the fuck away from them. They don't do anything good. They're evil. All right, and no matter, oh, he's my friend. He thinks I'm cool. No, he doesn't. You're exotic to him. That's all you are. You're an exotic to him or her. You little you so-called black women that hang around your little white friends. Oh, they like me. No, they don't. They think you're exotic, man. You're a designer purse to them. That's all you are. That's all you are. You're a designer to them. You're exotic. You're something new and different. All right. You're the salt of the group. All right. That's all you are. You're not. They don't even care about you that much, man. I guarantee you, behind your back, they're talking shit about you. All right. And hey, there's times you've probably found out they were talking shit about you, man. These people do not like you, Jake. These people do not like you. Stop hanging around Esau. You see Esau? Hey, be cautious around him, man. All right. Get the fuck away from them. They're not going to do you any good. They're only going to do you harm. They're your captor. All right, they're your enemy. All right, they're your adversary. All right, not your fucking friend, your buddy that you go and we watch movies together, bro. No, I don't give a shit what you do. All right, you're gonna end up fucking locked in a basement somewhere. All right, getting graped. All right, and then you're no. Well, hey, so stay away from the white man. Hey, you notice one thing about white people? You notice that almost all the serial killers and mass murderers are white. Have you noticed that? All right, maybe there's something fucking wrong with them. All right, but yet they say we're the violent ones. All right, that we have problems. All right, hey, no, it's you, man. You're the ones that fucking hacking people up. All right, chopping people. If you go through this article, man, we got let's see, that one was a Jake. All right, but let's see. There's more. And that one, he was just shooting people. All right, not just shooting people, but if you look at these fucking crazy violent ones, man, they're always white people. Let's see. Lola David, 12-year-old girl found dead in a box in France as reeling. All right, probably more likely over in France, more likely a so-called white person. What else do we got? Look at this. It says, on top of the recent outrage, the Kansas City Department is under investigation by U.S. Justice Department for alleged racism against black officers. So they don't even like black officers, all right, in the same place, all right. So they're not doing anything to stop this guy. They're probably celebrating him like, fuck yeah, man, he got one of them. He got 3 of them. Don't tell anybody. Just see if we can let those people go missing, all right. And that other black girl should have went missing anyway. That's what they're doing. They don't even like their own black officers, man. These fucking people, man. Hey, get the fuck away from Esau. And Esau, guess what, man? Hey, the Most High is coming back and he's going to fuck you up. All right? He's going to kill you. You're going to be put to death. All right? And then guess what? The ones of you that do survive, all right, you elite, all right, you billionaires, all right, guess what? You're going to be the first ones to bury bodies. You're going to be the first ones going into captivity. And we're going to be kicking the shit out of you, all right? And you're going to be doing a whole bunch of work, all right? We're going to put you to work. All right? Yes, we have a scriptural basis for this, all right? And we're gonna go through them. All right, we're gonna go through them. So hey, man, Esau, you're through, man. This is Genesis 27:41. It reads, "And Esau, all right, the so-called white man, hated Jacob, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob." So it was in his heart to slay us. All right, and it still is. All right. He still wants to slay us. He hates that he didn't get that blessing, all right, and that we got the blessing. He hates it, all right. But hey, it was all the Most High's plan, all right, to give us that blessing, all right. Because guess what? It wouldn't have happened if the Most High didn't want it to happen. Well, Jacob stole that birthright. He stole it. Well, yeah, you're an Edomite. If you're talking all that shit, guess what? You're an Edomite. He was wrong. He was wrong. He stole it. It was stolen. Guess what? You're an Edomite. You're an Edomite. Yeah, we got it. You don't. Haha. You're an Edomite. You're an Edomite. You're nothing you can do about it. Hey, you can't go back and change it. Guess what? You're fucked, okay? Hey, we got it and you don't. So, too bad, so sad. All right, go and fucking cry some more, all right? And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right, hey. So that's why you see Esau always killing black people, so-called black people. All right, because that's what you call us. You call us black, which or Mexican or whatever we aren't. All right, that's what you call us. All right, we're not Mexican. All right, we're not black. We're not Native American. We're not Latino. All right, not Negro. All right, we're Israelites. All right, those are names you put on us. Just like you're not white. All right, first of all, you're red, and you go back to Esau, Edom. That's who you are. You're Esau. You're not white. You're not the Caucasian man. All right, even though you did live in the Caucasus Mountains, so that wasn't a good name to call yourself because that found you out a little bit more. All right, hey, through these scriptures that we've been given by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we can prove who you are. All right, Esau, hey, and it's been proven you're the white man. All right, you are the so-called white man. All right, it can be traced directly back to you. All right, everything is you. Nobody else does this thing, does this shit. All right, nobody else is doing these things. All right, who else is conquering fields and taking them by violence? All right, and calling lands after their own names. All right, what is it? There's another one. Something like the eagle, all right, and you use the eagle for everything. Hey, it's plain who you are, man. It's plain who you are, all right. Roughly paraphrasing, what? No man was profane as Esau. Hey, you're the one doing all this wicked shit, all right. And what is it? They don't. The scriptures talking about how Esau don't trust in the Most High, all right, and instead trust in their money and their wickedness. Hey, you know. This all goes back to Esau. It's blatantly obvious, all right? It's blatantly obvious. It's to the point. It's clear who you are, man. It's clear. There's no wiggling your way out of it, all right? We got you by the toe, okay? So let's continue on. So, hey, you said you were going to continue to kill us. And, hey, what do we see? We see, our people getting killed by police. All right, we see our people getting lynched in mysterious hangings outside of Walmarts. All right, we see things like this. All right, serial killers killing our people. Hey, and yes, it is judgment, all right, on the part of those Jakes as well. That's judgment for them, all right? But that doesn't make what you're doing right, all right? Okay, that's still wickedness. Now, the Most High you're basically a puppet for the Most High, all right? You're used for judgment. So really, you think you got all this control, but really, it's the Most High giving you all that control, all right? To punish these wicked Jakes, okay? You never know. Maybe that woman, hey, maybe she'll have some type of thought in her head. Maybe she'll hate white people now, All right, maybe she'll actually have a good, clear thought for once. All right, maybe she'll pass by, the apostles and prophets on the highways and byways, or through a YouTube video somehow, or maybe someone will mention to her, and maybe your mind will be open now, and that's how the Most High will, the Most High has to open your mind for that. But hey, maybe that'll be the route for her. All right, and maybe it won't. All right, maybe it won't. All right, maybe she sees it and says, "Damn, that makes a lot of sense. That is Esau." All right, or maybe she won't even have any heat at all, and hey, the Most High was just, punishing her for what she did, and more destruction and punishments coming her way. We don't know. All right, at the end of the day, we have to see how it plays out. All right, and even if we wait, we're most likely gonna not know her whole life. All right, we're not gonna know how it goes. All right, and they're damn sure not gonna say, "Oh, she converted to a Hebrew Israelite." They're not gonna say any of that. All right, but hey, you never know. All right, she made it out. All right, seems like her friends didn't. All right, so there was a reason for that. This is Obadiah 1:10 for you Edomites again. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right, so hey, you're the one that does all this violence. All right, yeah, the other nations have killed us. All right, they've put us in captivity as well. But who's the one who's at the head of this? All right, who's the ringleader, the grand master of the death and destruction? All right, of causing it. All right, the puppet, the master puppet of for the Most High. Esau, all right, he's the one that the Most High, is setting up all these things with. All right, so Esau really ain't got no control. You think you're in power, but hey, you're being controlled. All right, and you don't even know of it. You have a false sense of free will. All right, and so do we. All right, you think you have free will. All right, Jake Bill, we have free will. No, you don't. Not really. No, you think you do, but you don't. All right, everything that when you think that, guess what? The Most High put that in your head to think that. All right, and the script. All right, the movie script, so to speak, had been written long ago, man. All right, long before whatever you did. All right, it had been written long ago. Okay, this is Obadiah 1:10. Once again, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. All right, hey, so you're gonna be cut off forever. All right, we're gonna grab that as well. Okay. Grab 2 Maccabees 7:31, and thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High. Let's grab this term mischief. Now, we should all know what it means, but let's get a deeper understanding of mischief. Mischief.
Mischief.
All right. Playful behavior. That's not playful. Let's get harm or trouble caused by someone or something. Harm, hurt, impairment, damage, detriment, ill, trouble. All right. Let's see. None of these, all right? So yeah, harm, hurt. What does hurt mean? To cause physical pain or injury to, all right? So hey, that's you, Esau. And thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of the Most High. So your little bunkers, or your little submarines, or you think you're gonna go up in the moon and float around, or be in rocket ships, or try to get out away from this destruction. Guess what? You're not gonna escape the hands of the Most High. All right, you might escape the destruction. All right, but the Most High is allowing you to do that. All right, and that's most Edomites aren't gonna escape the destruction. All right, there are gonna be a number that will escape it. All right, and you're going to be the first ones going to captivity. All right, you're going to be the ones cleaning up the dead bodies. You're going to be the first one. We're going to be, hey, you got a lot of work to do, Esau. So yeah, you're going to escape, but it's not going to be good. You're not going to escape and go and build another kingdom. That's not going to happen, man. Sorely mistaken. You're gonna escape you're not gonna even really escape, because escape is something that you do on your own. All right, the Most High is gonna allow you to not be killed. All right, not escape. I'm not gonna even use that term. All right, the Most High is gonna allow you to not be killed at that time, because we need the first slaves. All right, and that's who you're gonna be. Okay. So again, that's being, that you're still in the hands of the Most High at that point. So you're not gonna escape the hands of the Most High. All right. And if you think you are, that's a haughty spirit on you. All right. It's pride. Okay. This is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Who spread the most blood, not only in the United States, but all over? Esau, Edom, all right? Killing, all right? Shooting, stabbing, slicing, all right? Burning, strangling, all right, beaten to death. Hey, man, you guys spread a lot of blood, all right? You're the main killer. You say, oh, you shooting up your own people. Yeah, our own people in a what, like fucking like 3 blocks, all right? 3 blocks of Jake shooting each other, and Jake, a lot of time there ain't a whole lot of casualties because Jake can't shoot a gun worth of shit, all right? But yeah, there are people. Yes, they are under the curses. Yes, they are killing each other. But guess what? You always put, oh, we're the most violent. You're killing each other. You're killing each other, man. They're the ones. They're doing it. They're animals. Yeah. What? Our numbers. All right. Our numbers of us killing each other. All right, are very low comparatively to the mass amount of numbers that you guys are killing everybody else at. You kill your own people. You kill the other nations. You kill us. All right, and you kill them in a multitude of different ways. All right. You're going to say, oh, Jake spread the most. What about your wars, man? You're going to say that we're the most violent? Look at your wars, man. You literally have all these war devices, all right? Nukes, missiles, all right? You got fucking rocket launchers, grenades, all right? Think about the concept of, okay, here's one. We're going to skip grenade. Think about the concept of a fucking flamethrower, man. A flamethrower, all right? There's that Jake, that Jake, well, hey, there is that Jake, all right, that joke, that George Carlin, all right, and we believe, all right, the apostles as well as myself, all right, believe that he's a Jake, all right, and I think so as well if you listen to things he said. Of course he was off, he was a worldly Jake, but hey, you know, just because he looked so-called white doesn't mean that he's not a Jake. That man was, best be assured, George Carlin was a Jake, all right. The things he was saying, he had a joke about, but the reason we're bringing him up, all right, is we were just talking about all these weapons and violent ass shit that Esau does, and George Carlin said he had a joke. He says, think about it for a minute, if you will, the flamethrower. All right, in order for the flamethrower had ever been invented, some guy had to think to himself, you see that guy over there? I'd sure like to light him on fire. But I'm all the way over here, and he's all the way over there, you know? And that's how the flamethrower came about. And I butchered the joke, but hey, we got the point. That's basically what he was saying, all right? And we're not trying to be, you know, get the humorous part of it. We're just trying to get what he said, and that's what he said. Someone had to think, hey, that guy's all the way over there, and I want to light him on fire. What kind of shit is that? You thinking about you want to light someone on fire? That's the whole concept of the flamethrower, man. Is that you want to light some person on fire and make it hard. That shit's hard. It's impossible to get off, all right, because it's like a mix of like, it's like a gel, all right. You think that a flame is like gasoline being shot at. It's more like a gel, all right. You can't wipe that shit off your skin, so you're burnt. You burn, and after you stop, you continue to burn, all right. So hey, man, that's a wicked fucking death instrument, all right, created by Esau. Let's just see, because I guarantee it's not going to be a so-called black person that made it. It's probably going to be a German. Who invented the flamethrower? And it was Germans, actually, because the original term, I think, is Flammenwerfer. All right. German engineer. All right. There you go. A fucking flamethrower, man. Let's see what it looked like. That's him. Let's see. Alright. I'm not gonna try to dig through it and find out where it happened, but hey, you can look it up right there. Hey, flamethrower, it even says right here, credited to Richard Fielder. Alright, so hey, Edomite. Let's continue on. Once more. Alright, Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Alright, so the way that this land has to be cleansed is through fire and blood. Alright? Alright, fire and blood. Fire, killing people, alright, the nukes, burning people up, purifying, alright, and your blood being shed. Alright, that's how it has to go. Well, it's not so evil. No, it's not. It's righteous. Alright, the Most High is doing it, alright? That's a righteous thing to do, alright? You're the evil, alright? You're saying, okay, You're saying that getting rid of all the evil, all right, is wicked? No, that's righteous, all right? And you're the evil. You're the stain. You're the bug on the window, Esau, all right? And it's high time, all right, that the little bit of window washing fluid gets squirted on the window, and the windshield wipers start going back and forth, all right? Yeah, you've been a bug on that on the window, all right, for quite a long time, all right? And the Most High says, okay, that's about enough. Let's go ahead and clean this window, all right? And hey, you're gonna be wiped out, man. You're gonna be wiped out, and it's gonna cleanse the land, all right? Because the blood, your blood is gonna you cannot, like it says, all right, blood defileth the land, and it cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it, all right? So your blood has to be shed, all right? You have to be hit with nukes and missiles and guns and fires and grenades and bombs, all right, and ripped apart and torn, all right, and the beams coming out of the chariots, all right, and the 144, all right, and the wild beasts that are gonna be around, all right. Hey, you're gonna be getting messed up, man. Let's grab this. This is Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. All right, Esau, you're probably fucking shaking in your boots right now, all right? Hearing all these. Revelation 13:10, once again, really to rub salt in the wound. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the faith of the saints. All right, Slakia. Well, you're not the only one went into captivity. The Irish went into captivity. I fucking hate when the Edomites say the Irish went into captivity. Yeah, those Irish that went into captivity, yeah, they were Jakes. All right, a lot of the Irish are Jakes. All right, a lot of them were. All right, we did a video on them. All right, there was a reason why it said no. What was it? No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. There was signs and all around that said that. All right, no blacks, no Irish, no dogs. All right, Irish were compared to so-called black people and to dogs. All right, and why is that? All right, another thing was so yeah, they were over there. All right, Jake was over there. All right, and even though some of them might not look like so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, hey, a lot of those people are still Jake. I'm not saying all of them, all right, but a lot of them, all right, just like the Sicilians, all right, there's that scene from that movie, all right, talking about how Sicilians, all right, goes back to they have so-called Negro ancestors, all right, that would mean some Sicilians are Jake, all right, Sicilians, a large chunk of Sicilians are Jake. I won't say all Italians, but a large chunk of Sicilians, all right, are Jake, all right, so hey, just because they look one way don't mean that they ain't. All right, you got to realize Israel is the largest nation. All right, is the most populated nation. All right, and now you're saying we're the least populated. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. What do you call us? A minority. All right, even though there's more of us, we might not look like it. All right, because they have this. They created the term mixed race. All right, which is bullshit. You can't be mixed. All right, they created this term, so now it looks like there's not too many of us. All right, when really there's more of us, and they're the minority. Look, if you want to choose realize who the minority is, okay, you got Jake, they're brown, all right? You got, we'll break it down, all right? You got Negroes, they're brown, so-called. We're gonna say so-called for all of these. These are all so-called because that's not who we really are, all right? So-called Negro, so-called Native American, so-called Latino, so-called Asian, all right? All these people, guess what? Brown. All right, the Edomites, or we'll use their worldly terms. All right, the Indians from India. All right, they're brown. Okay, the Middle Easterners, they're brown. All of the Asians. All right, they're brown to an extent. They're light brown. All right, and then you got the Edomites, one nation. They're white. They're the only ones. They're the minority. They're the odd one out. Everyone else is melanated, man. Everyone else has some type of brownness to their skin. The Israelites and the heathen nations. All right, but they don't. They're the only one that came out like that. All right, and coincidentally, well, it's not coincidentally, but we're just saying this for you. There's a mention of a red man in Exodus. All right, came out all red all over. All right, and hey, your skin isn't white; it's red. Who would that be? You're the only one that fits that description, Esau. It's you. Okay, so-called white man. It's you. You're the only one. All right, we don't fit it. All right, the other nations don't fit it, but you do. All right, everyone else is brown. All right, not black. All right, because black is the color of asphalt. None of our people are that color. All right, the closest you can get to that is Hamite color. All right, and that's not even black. All right, that's like a dark brown. All right, extremely dark brown. Aaron almost on purple, man. All right, they're extremely dark. All right, our Jake people don't get like that. All right, our people can get extremely dark, but even if you get an extremely dark Jake and extremely dark Hamite, they can have the similar amount of darkness. All right, but the shade, like if you have a very dark green and a very dark blue, they aren't going to be the same. All right, the brown that Jake has and the brown that Hamites have are a completely different thing. All right, so hey, you led into captivity, you're going into captivity, man. All right, and hey, let's grab this. Actually, no, it's the same thing. Slakia. Let's grab let's start with 8. Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me. No, we're gonna grab 7. I will declare the decree, and the Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. All right, and hey, Esau, you would be considered a heathen. Okay, ask of me, as well as you other nations as well, all right, that aren't so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, but really, you other nations are going to have it better off than Edomites, because after that 1,000 years, you guys get to stay around. Esau doesn't, okay? And you're actually going to like us and rule more than Esau did, because Esau was very unfair to you. Psalms 2 and 8, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. What are we going to do to them? Psalms 2 and 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. So we're going to be beating the shit out of you. All right, we're going to be beating the shit out of you. All right? So, hey, man, let's grab this. All right? This is Isaiah 34 and 4 through 36. All right? You're not getting off easy, Esau. All right? This is Isaiah 34 and 4. All right? And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. That's speaking of a nuclear mushroom cloud. And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. I believe this should be in... Give me a moment. Alright, never mind. But hey, this is the speaking of the Most High, alright? For my sword, alright, the Most High's sword, shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord, alright, see, it's the sword of the Lord, is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. I thought this was originally in red letter, but it's a different account. But it's still showing you that the sword of the Lord, the Lord's going to do it. All right, a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. All right, and we're basically in the modern land of Idumea right now. If you look up Idumea, you know who it's going to say? You know it's going to come up? Edom. That's what's going to come up. Edom. See, boom, right there. All right, so hey, the Most High is not going to let you people get off slick. All right, smooth. All right, scot free, as they say. All right, hey, you people are going to You're gonna be dashed, burned. All right, melted in this nuclear fire. All right, ravaged, torn apart by animals. All right, beat down by Jake. All right, killed, slaughtered, murdered. All right, and hey, and then guess what? The ones of you that do survive. All right, you're still going to be in the hand of the Most High. All right, and guess what? You're going to go into captivity. You're going to serve your 1,000 years, and after that 1,000 years, you're going away. All right, as it says in Obadiah 1 and 18. All right, it reads, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining in the house Fuck you. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. What is that? And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. All right, hey, you're going away. All right, why? For all this wicked shit that you've done. All right, like we read the article, and that's just one occasion. All right, that's just one occasion. All right, and sure, those people, that's the judgment on those people's hands as well. But hey, you're not getting off scot-free for doing it. All right, hey, you're going to be put to death as well. The Most High has not forgotten Esau. He's coming for you. All right, hey, it's going to be a terrible, terrible, terrible destruction for you. All right, because of what you've done for our people, for what you've done to our people. All right, not for our people. You haven't done shit for our people. All right, but what you've done to our people. All right, hey, the Most High is not going to forget your things that you've done, man. Hey, he's coming, and very, very soon. All right, so hey, be afraid. All right, so hey, with that, I'm going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. Hey, we're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.